officer who ensured that I not have anywhere to sleep. Okay. Is it all right that I do my due diligence and record this like I did?
It's on the screen.
I've got the cameras right here.
You can see what's there.
Yeah, so no one is going to be confused about, and if you are recording someone, sometimes you have to let them know about it. So they all know about it because the screen is facing them and it says 51 right now.
Okay, good luck. I'll wait for you here.
Please just come in. You want me to go in here?
I don't think that they even let us in. They're just going to bring whatever we need to the door, like they did last night.
Okay, do you think that I want to? Do you think that I want to be pulled over and have to speak to, like, I don't want to speak at all. I don't want to speak at all. I'm normally mute, and I want to continue my vow of silence for the rest of my fucking life if I want to. And I want my mother to be able to not be afraid to watch someone give me my ID back and, like, who accused me of not being able to operate my motor vehicle, which even if I guarantee you that if I had a little bit of cannabis, that is not going to and did not and would not affect my ability to, like, go around the corner or, like, whatever. Okay? It's not something that impairs someone like that. And they did not do proper testing. And I walked straight lines, and I fucking kept my foot at 60 degrees and horizontal to the ground, and all this fucking nonsense that they made me do. Okay? And there was 4 officers that witnessed it, who all back each other up right in front of me and whatever else, and they're like, yep, oh no, we saw it too, and we're gonna lie right now about it.
Use, it says after hours, use the intercom on the left.
Here, Joe, it's right here.
So that's what, at least that's one thing that you can say about this institution, is that at least they stand up for one another. Even if they're wrong.
Hey, here, Joe. Just say this is... Do you want me to stand for you?
Yeah, I don't... Do I sound like I want to speak at all? I don't want to talk. I'm going to give them all the lip in the world. I need my fucking ID.
Myself and his mother are here to pick up some ID.
And clarify that, like, there was an extreme amount of prejudice that was happening that day.
30 hours ago. It's a 215 suspension. I'll give you the file number if you need it. It's 43075.
And if you could come outside and take some photographs and send them to all the policings all over the world and let everyone know that I just look like this and it's okay and I can continue being normal.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
No!
What have they got? Grapes? Grapevines? That's not like grapevines.
No, that's wisteria. See the tree right over there?
Oh, okay, yeah, I was looking at this one too.
Oh, this one too. I think it's wisteria.
Oh, yeah.
Holy cow, what a friggin' nice surprise. How did you sneak into the car like that without anybody even knowing?
I didn't want to wake you up. When I opened the back up, I saw you sleeping. And then I just told Mom, just keep quiet, he's sleeping. Like, he hasn't slept for a couple days.
I got this at the thrift shop yesterday. It's got only 5% wool in it. It's kind of warm, I think. I don't know. Because I shrunk my other thing that was wool. Like, it was like 95% wool, and I stuck it in the dryer. That was $10 at the thrift shop, too. But I ruined it.
Hey boy, it would be nice for all the people who are sleeping outside to be able to get to my boat and whatever else. Whoever it is that needs to be able to start up that slew foot and go wherever the heck it is that they need to go to in the Ganges Harbor.
That would have been nice.
To pay back the whatever so that everybody knows that I was stuck out I don't know how many times. Had to pull up a nice pallet in an alley or something and have a good little snooze on a mattress like that. Yeah, which is way more comfortable, by the way, than concrete. I don't know if like you're keeping track, but
no, it is unfortunate that that guy sold you an apparent boat that was mechanically.
Yeah, that if I wasn't kicked out of Cowichan Bay for singing and laughing and whistling, I wouldn't have had to spend that $3,000 or the other 12. But yeah, like I was saying to Dad the other day, like when you go to a restaurant and they put sauce on your burger, you wouldn't order, there's some potatoes with, or I wasn't sure that broccoli was going to be on my yummy thing that you made. Can you do another one, please? Like boat don't float.
Yeah.
Engine don't turn thing, propeller, whatever. Engine work fine. Cool engine, inboard motor. Yeah. 6-seater. Color green.
Too bad the propeller doesn't go in the water.
Well, it does if you let the whole boat sink like it was going to. Yeah. Whatever. But, like, yeah. Sure. To a certain extent, he owes me a boat. Yeah, of course. Duh. It wasn't worth $3,000 anyways. I know he was taking me for a ride. Don't you know that I know that? Are people not aware that I'm aware enough? Like, he gave me a really good deal on a boat that sank, and now he's going to give me an even better deal on...
Oh, this is Joseph.
Huh?
Hi, Joseph.
Hey.
Some ID? We need some ID. Give you some idea what's going on with that.
He's here to pick it up.
Okay.
You here to pick it up?
C or K?
C-A-R. I give you the number.
Are you guys with us? We'll have a look.
This is on, by the way, just to make sure that you know that, because I think that I have to tell you that.
Okay. We'll have a look for your ID.
It's okay. I'll just wait.
Do you have a file number or anything associated with this?
It's the one that's on the card there that's associated with the officer who, I'm sure that there was other officers that were there that were standing behind what was done, and I did very well with my performance of walking and what I don't know if you can see clearly that I'm standing here with walking devices that for whatever you want to call these. Is that clear? Okay. Is it also clear that it would be extremely impressive for someone who appears to need these things if they had to walk heel to toe 9 times and do a pirouette and go back the other way? That if they did that exactly right, like I know for a fact that I did, and I didn't have my cameras set up on my truck to videotape all of it, and You guys didn't accept my donation of $11,111 to get you all fucking cameras so that whoever it is that comes and witnesses me in reality, who work for your many organizations, are able to see exactly what's going on. Because we weren't able to see exactly what happened because nobody recorded it in any way. And so it's a bunch of officers' word against mine that I was not only sober of mind, but that I passed all of the fucking tests, and I faced the man who says that I was unable to follow direction, and I followed every single one of his pieces of direction. That is a fact. That is going to be argued in court, and I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to have to go after every single one of the officers that was there with him that agreed that I was unable to follow direction, but I know that I not only have... Please, go on.
So, I don't have much context here. This was...
Yeah, well, I'm trying my best to offer it, but it seems like people are happy to talk all over me. Huh? Oh, please, don't repeat yourself because I couldn't hear you.
Okay, so he was asking if it was, you didn't get stopped, you were already stopped on the
I was
side of the
parked
road.
for a considerable amount of time.
Yeah.
And they were doing some sort of
They were doing some sort of, yes,
sobriety
abuse,
test?
yes.
Okay. And you like to dispute the testing or the outcome of the testing? Is that what's going on?
Oh, can I please do that?
There's certainly a complaint process online.
Yeah, we were offered some forms there yesterday to myself and my father that I didn't snatch up out of the officer's hand quick enough, apparently. And then the offer was rescinded, which I'm not sure who can rescind the offer of giving someone a complaint form,
So
but
anyone can go online and start that process. So you're able to access the internet.
Well, we're here now, so let's get the in-person forms.
I'll have a look for it.
Thank you very much. It's nice of you to give what you were suggesting. So what did they do? Was there did they do a sobriety test? Like, you're pulled over in your car, it's not even running, and you're whatever, and then you... Does that make sense?
I guess because you...
there's a guy over there, better go talk to him for 45 minutes and then put him through a sobriety test.
Sure, I understand. It's dumb. Unfortunately, it's basically just what do they call it?
There's not, and unfortunately, whatever. The man who did this subjective decision making in front of all of the other officers who are like, you know when you can tell by the way that somebody's looking on their face that like what someone is saying or doing or whatever is not exactly on par for like... And then they have to go like, oh no, don't read my face though, but I believe everything that's happening is totally above board. Yeah,
I wanted to see if that's...
We don't have to do anything for you. Goodbye. Wait. Right. I have a heart, so I'm gonna drive you to a hotel and leave you to walk the streets because nobody will let you fucking even give them your money to go to sleep somewhere. Because that's the way of the world, okay? Even if you have a hotel bed and someone offers you $800 just to fall asleep in your business where you give fucking beds to people, no, of course you won't be able to do that. Go to Denny's, thank God that it's open.
Is Denny's open 24/7?
Apparently, that one was.
I wonder where the closest place to get a McDonald's is.
I made a nice order of the hash brown, like the shredded whatever, and they did like the
I did.
All right.
mushroom and onion and
So, complaint form?
you can give it to them. It's none of my business.
Okay, would you like your license back right to them? Give you your business card. This, I believe, is yours as well, sir?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm just gonna...
Do you know the gentleman who filled out the false report?
There's an Italian passport. Was there?
Is that
Do we have a passport of yours?
Italian expired?
Oh no, they didn't grab it off of the dash. I asked them to get it, but I wasn't able to reach into my car anymore and get everything that I needed, which is what the other instruction that I was trying to follow direction at that point, which was to get all of the things that I needed from my vehicle, but then I wasn't allowed to go near my vehicle. So that's confusing, isn't it?
Okay, so complaint form process, by all means, feel free to express anything you'd like on
I'm
there.
just communicating in general.
Okay, I just need your autograph to acknowledge that I'm giving you your driver's license.
No
back
problem.
Right now.
I'm sure that I will sign my whatever I need to when I'm finished speaking and we're all finished listening and answering and doing whatever it is that we need to do. I will do that.
Okay.
I'm following your direction of giving you my signature.
Okay.
Do you know the man who filed the report in which he watched me stand on one foot at a 60-degree angle with my whatever, standing here counting 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1000. We're all clear that this is not exactly the easiest thing in the world, and I passed with flying colors.
Okay.
And then the form that was filled out, he stated that I did not. And it seemed like everybody that was standing around watching it was a little bit confused by the way that he was stating that.
Okay.
Because I can read the faces on other officers.
So complaint form process is the way to go.
I'm not looking for a complaint form officer. I want to know who that officer is, what they are called, what his number is, which I think might have been 605, if I remember correctly, which I likely do, since I have an excellent memory.
And once again, I'll just refer you to the police complaint form process.
Yeah,
that
Joe,
I've given
the
to you,
file
okay?
number's here, so okay, can we go, Joe? Please just sign the form, please. I know it's frustrating.
Okay, is there something that...
I just need an autograph to acknowledge that we've given you back your license.
Is there a place to grab something to eat close by here?
I'm sure there's something.
So where do you
Is there
guys
like
go?
Go to
a...
Frankie's.
Is there
That's on Douglas.
protocol, like just sort of as a teacher, for example, we use words like best practice.
Yeah.
Okay. So is there best practice when it comes to the badge? To like, if someone is appearing to be, you guys like to say living in your car, for example, or whatever else. If someone's saying, "Oh yeah, I'm traveling. I'm just waiting for the ferry for the morning,"
going down another rabbit hole.
I'm asking a question.
For the police
I'm asking a question.
Yeah.
This isn't a complaint. I'm asking about what best practice is, since you guys go around and speak to people who are driving on the road and whatever else. If someone is waiting for a ferry and they're going to sleep in their car, for example, which if apparently that individual may be intoxicated, sleep is probably the best medicine for that, I believe.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So if they're unable to go to sleep for multiple days because they have nowhere to go to sleep because they were dropped off at...
What's your question, Joe?
I am... It is, do you have enough patience to listen to a man speak, and then when he's finished speaking, you can reply at that point?
Your question so I can answer for you.
Are you guys following this, where someone's maybe living in their vehicle, or
license back? You just need to sign it so we can get back to you. Okay, we're very busy.
I'm inquiring about something, and
yeah, we're not discussing that.
Joe,
We're here for your license.
what would be best practice if someone is living in their vehicle or whatever it is that is appearing to happen?
Are you gonna
There's
sign
a
the form?
person who... Yes, of course I'm signing the
Sign
form.
it and then ask your question. you want your license back?
Are you going to interrupt me at
Yes,
every
I am.
moment
I'm
that
gonna end this
I...
interaction because you're tying up 4 officers. We don't have all day for this. Okay, you can file a complaint if you wish, but you need to sign the form so you can have your license back and move on.
If my mother was falling asleep in her car on the side of the highway...
Are you refusing to sign?
No, I'm not refusing to sign. You're stating that I'm refusing to sign because that's what you guys do. Great. Are you gonna
Okay, let me
answer my inquiry?
Can I answer what I believe you're
Any
asking?
of you?
Joseph?
Thank you.
Can I attempt to answer that for you?
Please.
If someone is in care and control of the vehicle, which means that they have keys and they're in the driver's seat, then they are considered to be in control in operation of that vehicle. Are you? So if they
In
are
control and operation of the
Yes.
vehicle,
So if you're-
I'm listening
so if
and
you're
doing
intoxicated-
exactly what it is that I must do according to everyone and opening my ears. Please continue.
So if
And
you're-
I'm not asking about operating a vehicle, by the way. I'm asking about if someone is clearly, like, for example, other officers in the past, when I'm waiting to get insurance or sort things out with ICBC or whatever else, they go, okay, great, we can take you to this location and you can sort that stuff out in the morning since you're not from here. There's a thing right over there that you can get the proper insurance and get the plates and whatever else sorted. Be well and safe journeys on your trip back to Kitchener and putting roofs over all of those kids' houses and like whatever, okay? I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a businessman. I provide people with homes, okay? And I've been stopped over and over and over again over the months I'm trying to get home. I'm trying to give people roofs. It's a heck of a lot colder in other parts of the country, I assume. If whatever,
Right there.
So do you know the
and
address
so you know they said, you know, follow me here and you can fall asleep over here, and when you get up in the morning you can get your insurance done and whatever else. That's what I'm talking about. I don't need the reply of that I could have operated the vehicle that I was not operating, that I had no interest in operating, and I was going to sleep that night. It was after midnight, and I was going to sleep. And your reply is trying to paint the same picture of that. So I would like.
The question is just very long-winded. I'm trying to get to the
Yeah. Okay, please continue. But I want to make sure that the focus is in the right spot. But I appreciate your words, every single one of them.
Okay, perfect. I'll take those 2 back.
So does it say on there?
All right, sorry, I didn't realize when you said 4. I did kind of a count. I didn't see you there at first until you popped your head. So, all right.
Okay, so you've got the complaint form. I'd suggest going through that process. I don't have much context of what happened, so you're asking me lots of things which I can't speak to because I was not there. Okay, I didn't speak to you that night. So this sounds like it's a complaint form.
Would you say that
process.
it's more common for officers who, like, you know, seem to have a heart or whatever else to try and make sure that someone sleeps somewhere warm that night? Yeah. Or do you think it's more common that something like this might happen so that I wander the streets of a town that I don't know and walk around and call up hotels and stay up all night, finally find a Denny's to hunker down in around 5 a.m. and you know, stay there until God knows when, and still trying to book a hotel because I'm fucking tired, okay? No one will accept $800 for a room. I don't get that. I don't understand that. But, you know, to each their own, and, you know, you can thank your fellow officers for giving me a heck of an awful night and making me have to spend yet another $400 to get my vehicle out of the impound again for whatever reason it is that they approached the vehicle to begin with, which had nothing to do with trying to figure out my
Go through the complaint
my
process.
sobriety.
Go through the complaint process,
Okay.
and that way you deal with actual officers that dealt with you that night. Okay,
Okay, thank
I don't
you.
have much context.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
All right. Well, I think you have more than enough context to.
Can we please go?
So I want to go and grab something.
I want to go and upload this video to the entire internet so that everybody knows what the Victoria Police Headquarters reply was to blah, blah, blah. Are they going to accuse me of not being sober right now because I was confident enough to speak Was I offering context? Was that like, do you think that you would have been able to understand what it was that I was stating if you were standing there as an employee who's paid by me and you and everyone who fucking allows for them to have their jobs?
I know, they just didn't want to, you know, make any comment, obviously.
Well, they don't know that. They don't know.
Yeah, but they're still not going to make any comment on it.
So what do you think, Mama? What do you think you would do if you were an officer? Do you think that maybe you could take the person's keys away and say, all right, we'll be back in 6 hours, just to make sure that like you're sober enough to operate your vehicle? Or do you think that like that since you have a connection with Always Towing and you have this like amazing partnership where everybody gets to like... Sorry, Mama, what did you say?
I agree with you that it's silly for them just to leave you like stranded, like in the real, like, yeah, like what?
Oh, this is the out right here.
It might have been.
I'm gonna finish getting in and also shut the door if you don't
I
mind.
heard the door shut.
No, that's what I mean. It's like people
I'm just going to go up this way.
don't seem to have the right amount of patience, and then it becomes like a whole fucking issue because,
and let you sleep in the car.
right? Doesn't that fucking like? I think that makes sense. And we're not even officers of the law, and we thought of that.
And now we have to pay another $400, so that's what, $1,500 now?
It is about
Towing
3,000 as far as I've counted. It's roughly around there. That will absolutely be paid in court when we're finished
Hey, so
accusing them of
or?
getting
Going to eat.
up in my shit.
Can you just put the